Highway 74, or Ortega Highway, is a famous collection of twisty mountain roads that connects Riverside and Orange counties. Smooth and sweeping, it's a blast to ride, but we needed something a bit more challenging, so we turned off the high-velocity highway onto South Main Divide Road, one of our favorites. South Main Divide is nominally a paved road all the way down to the valley floor south of Lake Elson, and it starts out smoothly enough, riding along the top of the ridge in the Santa Ana Mountains. But almost immediately, the truth of this vicious road becomes clear. Huge bumps and heaves in the road hide piles of sand, broken pavement, and gnarly potholes. Compounding the challenge, the road is extremely tight and twisted, is often obscured by encroaching brush, and is home to traffic heading in both directions, despite being only a single lane for much of its length. A sport bike is all but useless here, its rider only concerned with keeping the bike upright. In short, it's just about the perfect place to test a modern adventure tour. Tall riding positions give you the visibility you need to tackle roads like this, while the wide bars provide the agility to make the many tight corners. Most importantly, with long travel suspension, you're prepared to handle the rough road conditions. And finally, riding aids like traction control and ABS get a real workout of this road, as the constantly changing surface conditions reduce traction unexpectedly and often. On this demanding road, both of these big machines work extremely well. And while we know most riders aren't taking their adventure bikes into serious dirt, we couldn't just ignore an opportunity when presented with one. So we took these two machines into the Wildemar OHV riding area to push the stock bikes to the limits on dirt roads. And push them we did. Despite running stock, street-focused tires at stock street pressures, both of these big adventure tours were more than happy to slide and jump around the trails, much to the amazement of a few locals on KTM 4-stroke singles. We had to be careful with limited ground clearance, especially with the Suzuki's low and exposed exhaust system and oil sump, and neither bike had a surplus of traction, but we were able to ride these bikes about as hard as we dared without significant drama, over shallow sand, rocks, hard-packed desert terrain. Well, maybe there's a little bit of drama, as deeper sand is still a pretty risky proposition. But back upright, with the traction control set to the lower intervention settings, both the Yamaha and Suzuki flattered their riders within the technical terrain, including being able to find enough traction to climb hills with ease and slide controllably over and under pretty much everything you could find. Both bikes also provided enough braking force, despite not being able to turn off the ABS, to reliably slow the machines during descents, although the Yamaha system did provide a bit more feel for deceleration. After a couple hours of these shenanigans, we were left with a profound respect for both bikes. The Suzuki impressed with its punchy motor and nimble chassis, while the heavier Yamaha was right on its tail thanks to the stable and controllable steering. With some knobby tires and crash protection fitted, both of these machines can tackle surprisingly challenging dirt roads. Meanwhile, back on the asphalt, both bikes carve corners very easily, at least until the pegs start to grind into the asphalt. These adventure tours are really all-purpose, do anything, and go anywhere bikes.